right, what's going on? How you doing, Ricky, Gervish, G Money, Guggen? How you guys doing? Let's get right into it quick. Obviously, pretty boring day. If you weren't in any calls from yesterday, if you were in calls from yesterday, easy sell this morning, get out, chill for the rest of the day. But if you weren't in any calls, I did have a few 4200s, nothing big. I didn't call it out, it was tiny. But it was a good start to the day, so I took some shots this morning with puts. Reason being, I did see a couple of things. I mean, that was just a huge gap up. 8.5% inflation is nothing to be happy about in my mind, but right now it's still too many bears out there just waiting to get short. I mean, when everyone's waiting for one side of the trade, it's usually not a good thing. You guys see right here on SPY, basically from 420 down to 417-ish, about a $3 high and low today on SPY, just a channel all day, nothing really to do. What's up, Ayush? Huge gap up from yesterday. We did close yesterday on SPY at 411.34 and we opened today at 418. So about a $7 gap up on SPY. If you did hold calls overnight, congratulations. It was risky, but it played off, so congratulations. QQQ, exact same thing. QQQ is coming up on some big resistance here though. On the weekly, we do have, why do I always open it? It's on my futures chart. So NQ weekly resistance, we are starting to peekaboo through here. We still have Thursday and Friday to go. If they do pull it back within that channel, that shows me a lot of downside is possible. If they close it above this channel, anything can happen. Keep your mind open. We can keep going up. The 50-day on NQ is all the way up at 14,224. So there is a lot of room if they do want to screw over a couple more bull bears here. I know the bears are getting very mad. Even myself, I'm waiting for the perfect short here and they don't give it to me. So I'm just waiting patiently. I want to see tomorrow's action. I want to see Friday's action. I think either tomorrow or Friday we can have a big rug pull. What's up, Steve? If I get some signals, I mean, that one downtrend day is going to make up my whole month anyways. That's why I'm being patient right now. I'm taking these small little plays to kind of not be bored out of boredom, I guess. But my position sizing is very small at the moment. When I do go full size, I will let you guys know. XLF here, another same thing, nothing to go over on the indices. IWM was the strongest out of all of them. Slowly grinded up. Everything else grinded sideways completely all day. Like you guys see NQ and QQQ SPY, whatever. IWM actually grinded up all day. It was making new highs all the time. And that's usually the case when the market wants to go up. IWM usually leads. When the market wants to go down, IWM usually leads. You see this RSI on the daily is kind of getting out of control here. IWM RSI on the daily before the last pullback a few days ago was 71. Right now it's at 70.7. You guys go back in history. It's been over 70 only a few times. November 8th of 2021. Let's see what it did after that. November 8th of 2021. So right about here, and you see what followed the last time the RSI was this high on IWM. Daily RSI here on February 5th. You guys all know what happened after that. Big downside. And basically almost every time it gets above 70 on the daily RSI, IWM does have a nice little pullback. So keep an eye out for a pullback either tomorrow or Friday. I am expecting a pullback. It doesn't mean we're going to V-shape all the way right back down. We might just bull flag a little bit, might have one red day and go right back up, just like we did here. Monday green, Tuesday red, Wednesday big green, back up, right back up. Wouldn't even notice. But the RSIs are getting a little bit hot up here. It's very hard for me to take any new long positions. I am waiting personally for, I think there's going to be some mega, very nice put plays very soon. And the reason being is a bunch of stuff I'm seeing. We'll go over it. VIX, hourly. So we got the hourly almost oversold. It was oversold at a point during the day. We got one little hourly green candle and then right back down. But look at the stochastics, this beat up. Look at the RSI, how beat up it is. And every time the VIX is hourly oversold, it usually gives us a nice little bounce. As you guys see back here, oversold, big bounce. Oversold back here, nice little bounce there. Oversold right here, nice little bounce. So there are a couple things here. That's the VIX, the hourly. If you go on the half hour here, the MACD is starting to curl up. If this crosses bullish, we might have a nice little pullback in the markets and a nice little up move in the VIX. So we're watching these little indicators here, waiting to see if VIX wants to start going up. If it does, there's a gap to fill all the way to $22. And $2 And 30-cent move on VIX is worth a pretty large pullback in the markets. Rut kind of up here in the middle of nowhere. We have a run all the way to 2030 possible. Do I think we go straight up to 2030 after this kind of move with the RSIs up here and stuff? I do not think so. I think we may go down, retest, even if they want to go to 2030 on IWM or Rut. I think they pull it back to 1947, retest it, and then they'll take it up if they want to. If they don't want to, then maybe they'll run it up a little bit more and they'll just reverse it straight down. Let's see what happens. Bonds were not buying. The equity action this morning, complete death, just straight down in a line. And as you guys know, I watch bonds a lot. I taught you guys all about bonds, so if you want to argue with me about bonds, don't. Here is UB. It's very closely correlated to tech sector. And usually it front runs a tech sector. So if it doesn't follow today, it might follow tomorrow, it might follow Friday, but it usually correlates at some point. We got UB. We are technically still holding support on the daily here. If by any chance today's lows, which is 155.26, if that breaks tomorrow, then just think this is a bear flag and we are going lower. If we hold that support and start moving up, then we cannot bet on the put side, right? What's up, Andrew? How you doing? So again, if we hold this support here, which is today's low, 155.26 on UB, and we start making our way higher, that means this flag just keeps going and we're just putting in higher daily lows, higher highs. So they're trying to change the trend if that happens. If they take out today's low of 155.26, that means the bear flag might just be breaking here actually. So it's kind of an important level. So I'm gonna put in a little alarm there. And that's basically it on bonds. That's all you need to know. Bitcoin. So we're stuck in this range again. It's been 11, now 12 days almost. Bitcoin's been stuck between 23,950, which was given in the group a long time ago, and 22,600. So any daily close above means we're breaking out for bulls. Any daily close below means we're breaking out for bears. Until then, we're just range bound. ES was doing the exact same thing, but we got a breakout bullish on ES. So that's the weird thing. I thought crypto would lead us if we were going to break out to the upside or downside. I thought crypto would do it first, but ES did it first. So we had this little range. Now, no close above 41.60, no close below 40.90, right? So I thought Bitcoin would lead us. Bitcoin would daily close above or below this range, its range, and then stocks would follow. Now we have the stocks closed above first and Bitcoin still hasn't followed. So it's very, very important in my mind to see where Bitcoin closes this daily candle, which closes in almost 4 hours now. Make sure you're watching at 8 o'clock where it closes. If it closes above 23,950, expect follow through from stocks tomorrow. If it closes back within this range, most likely the market will probably pull back towards inside its range. AMD here, 2 hour chart, we have a level at 99, we have a level at 101, we have a level at 102. We do have a little head and shoulders pattern forming here on the 2 hour. These semiconductor stocks have just been wild. They've been getting dumped, they've been pumping, they've been getting dumped. Today another pump, like it's crazy. All they have is bad news. Nvidia's missing earnings, one of the biggest chip companies in the world. MU saying terrible stuff about the semiconductors. And the market just keeps pumping them up. So let's see what happens. If you guys do want to enter some shorts, I'd say take starter positions and take some time on them just in case they want to hold the market sideways or they want to pump it up a little bit more. Make sure you have enough time and make sure you don't blow your load right in the first position you take. You can always add in, you know what I mean? If you felt like taking a put, take some today, take some more. Next time you see a little rip, next time whatever, just manage your own account how you see fit. JPM huge level here at 119. I did take a short this morning and then I seen a bunch of stuff. They were holding up the market, guys. The market was stuck to 420 like Ricky was saying, SPY 420. It was just stuck there, so I took a little like $3 gain, paid for my commissions or whatever the hell. And the reason I did that was it rejected my level perfectly. 119.30, 119. I have it drawn from a long time ago. My bell went off. I shorted it. And if we had any type of the weakness in the market, I would have held on to it. The reason I didn't hold on, we were going completely sideways. You guys seen on SPY, it was very clear. They held 41 or 417.35 on SPY. I had 4184 on SPX as well. They held it perfectly a couple times. So I thought they were just going to chop it up sideways. That's why I got rid of them for just my commission. Other than that, though, this play is still here. So if we retest 119 tomorrow on JPM, as you guys see here, I have a huge level here. I've been trading this level for a long time. Last time I actually bought puts at this level was the absolute top, as you guys see here on JPM. This is where I bought puts on it last time, 119.30. Today, same level, 119.37 poke, and we closed below. So if we get that same type of action, look, it was 4 red days straight. Let's see if we get any type of fall through to the downside. Apple too strong to do anything for this market right now. We're almost 5% off from the yearly highs. And right now on Apple, we are only 7% off all-time highs. After all the bear markets, 6-month bear market, raising rates, inflation, World War III, China, Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine, blah, 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 blah. Apple is 7% from all-time highs. Tesla here, Elon Musk is selling, so the stock goes up. Makes perfect sense. Other than that, still the setup's still the same, guys. You guys see it from back here in May. There was a little... It's holding up a little bit better, and the 50 did not death cross the 200, but at the same time, it's the same setup. As long as we're under the 200-day moving average, Tesla is bearish in my opinion. Look at the size of these volume cells. Half of that is Elon Musk, but yeah, you get the point. FedEx was holding up a lot better as well. That also told me we weren't going to get paid on our puts this morning. That's why I cut them all. Other than that, FedEx is very key. As long as we're closing above 230 on FedEx, I think the market will be okay. The day we close below, like yesterday, we seen it right away, the weakness in the market. So we need FedEx below 230 before they start working. Now let's check out some earnings here before I sign off. Bros, flat. What else we got today? I don't even remember. Six Flags. Six Flags is flat. I don't even remember the rest of the earnings. But thank you guys.